Hi, my name is Gabe Arnold. I'm the founder of Landscape Marketing Hero, and today we're going to talk about 5 reasons why you must increase your prices this year. There's a lot of mindset and principles behind why this is important, and it's something that can sometimes slip off the radar. And so we're going to break that down on today's show. So stay tuned, and I'll share it with you. I'm Gabe Arnold, and this is the Green Mountain Podcast. We are the champions who brave the elements to create beauty. We see chaos and create order. We are never afraid of hard work, and we understand the power of strategic thinking and intentional actions. We come from all walks of life, and we will never allow our past to determine our future potential. We create beauty around the homes of our customers and increase the value of our community with the work that we do every day. We understand the power of consistent branding because it helps us grow and serve all those around us. We practice effective sales so our company, employees, and community can benefit from the value we add. We intentionally invest in operational habits that help us deliver excellent results to our customers on a continual basis. We understand that powerful and beautiful things take time to grow, and with consistent watering and intention, amazing results can happen. We are committed to making the world a better place by being positive examples to all those around us. We don't allow anyone to look down on us because we know the value we bring to our community as leaders. We create positive workplaces for our employees so they feel safe and supported, and at the same time, we hold ourselves to high standards. We pursue excellence on a daily basis because we know the journey is worth the sacrifice. We are the protectors of the land. We are the guardians of beauty. We are the heroes. We are landscapers. Right now, we are in some pretty interesting economic times, and there's some things that I always hear that always make me laugh. One is that people say, "Oh, this is never going to end, or it's going to be terrible." Other people say, "Don't worry about it," and that's also a little bit silly because that's not reality either. But there's going to be different seasons that we go through in business. And ultimately, as we learn to navigate them and go through them on a consistent basis, we'll start to see patterns. We'll start to notice the things that really don't change, but just cycle through as we, are in business for many years. And one of the things that is important, regardless of what's going on in the economics, world and, the economy as a whole, regardless of what's going on politically, no matter where you're at, with your company, one of the things that's really important is to understand that it's very important to raise prices on a consistent basis. And so the first reason why I would encourage you to raise prices is that all healthy companies raise their prices annually. And the reason I say that is because if you think about any company that you work with and that you buy from that's been around for a while, maybe there's a company you're working with, a vendor or supplier that's been around for 10 years or 20 years or longer. And when you think about even like a 20-year-old company, if they had never raised prices, they wouldn't be in business today to serve you. And my grandfather always used to remind me, he said, if we don't charge enough for this job that we're about to do, whether it was, we're paving a driveway or building a retaining wall or putting in, a huge patio, he said, if we don't charge enough, then we're not going to be in business next year to keep serving this customer. And so the first reason is all healthy companies raise their prices annually. The second reason why it's important to raise prices, and you should be doing it this year if you have not already, is that it helps you attract better employees because you have the ability to give them higher pay. I've seen companies unintentionally get stuck in this bad loop where they're not raising prices on their customers. They can't pay what their competitors are paying to their employees. And so they're constantly losing employees or trying to find new employees with no success because they don't actually have the budget to pay correctly. So that's the second thing, is you want to be able to pay your employees the right rate, competitive rates, and even more than what your competitors are paying, because that's going to help you retain them. The only way to do that is by having increased revenue from your customers. The third reason why you need to raise prices this year is because more profit means that you can provide higher quality service to less clients. And if we think about this, and just again, for simple math, not exactly what numbers should be probably, but if you're trying to make $1,000 a week in profit and you have, 10 customers that you service in a week, then you have to make $100 profit on each customer. But if you raise your prices, and I've never seen this happen, but let's just say in a worst case, and not even worst, really, quote unquote, worst case scenario, you double your prices and you lose half your customers, then you could be working for 5 customers a week, less work, and you can be making $200 per customer in profit. And so you'd have the ability to service each customer at a much higher level with excellence, with the quality that you want to deserve and deliver. And so by having more profit, it means you can provide better quality service, which helps you retain your customers, and you're taking better care of them. So of course they're going to stay with you. So it benefits both you and them. The fourth reason why you should raise prices this year is you'll continue to build self-confidence and healthy business habits. And while this may seem like a little bit out there or a little bit more conceptual, one of the things that we don't want to get into the habit of is thinking, oh, I can't raise prices because we're not quite there yet, or I can't raise prices because people aren't ready. And we start to have this negative self-talk. When we do that, all we're doing is actually shortcutting our success, and we're hurting ourselves, when in reality, if we're providing consistent services, if we're continuing to improve on inside of the CEO method, which is consistent branding, effective sales, and operational habits, that's what allows us to not only serve our customers well, but also our employees, and to keep our company healthy and growing. And so it's a healthy habit. It's an important thing from a self-confidence standpoint to always be increasing your prices on an annual basis. And the fifth thing is, honestly, in a season like this, which regardless, you should be raising prices annually anyway, everyone is already doing it. Everybody knows that prices are going to increase because we're in a recession, we have inflation, we have some weird economic things going on. And in order to survive that, in order to continue to really serve our customers well, we have to charge them more. Because if we're not being profitable, there's no way to actually serve them and help them with the maintenance that they want on their properties, with the value and results they want. And so regardless of where you're at today, just want you to take a minute. If you haven't already made the decision to raise prices, remind yourself, no matter what economic season you're in, no matter what stage of business you're in, you still need to raise prices on an annual basis. That will help you. The second reason why that's important is that will help you attract better employees because you can pay more. The third thing is it'll give you more profit, which helps you have more high quality customers. The fourth is you'll build self-confidence and a healthy business habit that will serve you now and in the future. And the fifth is everyone who actually understands how to grow a healthy business is raising prices. And so you should be doing that as well. I hope this has been helpful for you. I appreciate you taking time to tune into the show today, and I look forward to seeing you on the shows next week. If you need any help, please reach out to us at landscapemarketinghero.com. If you're ready to begin your journey up the Green Mountain, where we show you how to build a low-stress, high-profit, $10 million per year landscaping company, then head over to landscapemarketinghero.com to download your free growth map. One of our guides will be there to help you along the way. Again, that's landscapemarketinghero.com.